Hello there and welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing the unveiling of the newest Boxycharm, and it's kind of interesting because it actually came really late this month. I was recharged for the next 3 months, and that was on the 2nd of June. I didn't get this until maybe like the 22nd, 23rd, so now I'm getting to it. I hope to get this up before the beginning of July, but life is busy. But so yeah, it came really late this month, and I'm wondering if anyone else had that problem, but it's here, so it's all good, no complaints. Here it is, but what I will say about this is it's really thick and it's packed, and I haven't opened it yet, but it's kind of interesting. It's like chock full of goodness. I have not looked at the spoilers, so we're going to enjoy this together, unless you looked at the spoilers, and that's okay, I don't blame you, you're still a good person. Okay, so I opened the seal, and I'm just dying to see why it is so, that's why. So, there's this on top of it. Yeah, to keep it safe. So that was what it was. I was like, why is this thicker than usual? So this one is Downtown Charm. And I will show a close-up of this as well as usual. Well, I don't want to see too much. But this is what was causing the issue, is this thick thing here to soundproof my box. So wow, there's a lot of interesting things in here. So I'm going to start with the brush. It looks like it is a Luxe Beauty brush, which is actually really great. Now it is a little bit bent up, but I've seen this before. It's really no big deal. The best way to fix something like this is just wet it and let it dry on its own, and it will reshape itself. But it really isn't even that bad. But yeah, there is a little bit of some bending. No big deal though. Spritz it up, it's good to go. Now this is just perfect. This is really soft, actually. What I will say is that this is so soft, and it'll be really nice, especially for highlights. I do tend to be like a kindergartner. I like to use, when I do makeup a lot of the time, I will use my fingers, but I'm trying to get more into the brushes and things. So yes, I know this is more of like a highlighter brush, and this would work really well across the cheeks. So I'm going to try this out, but it is really nice and really soft. Wow, it's very good. I'm excited about that because I've been kind of building up my brush collection so that I can try to do it the way that I guess all normal people out there do it, rather than using their fingers. But I'm very much a hands-on person, so. There is a card for Ofra. Now I haven't seen it yet, but apparently there is an Ofra lip color, and here it is. But I'm going to get to that at the end because I want to swatch it. So there is something called the Artist Couture, and I don't really know what this is, but very nice packaging. Diamond Glow Powder. So we are back to highlighters. You know, I'm pretty new to Boxycharm, and I've realized they really, really love their highlighters. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I don't think I'll get through them in a lifetime. But this one's actually a lot more fine. That's interesting. So I don't want to spill this everywhere because I'll never get it out of the carpet, but okay, for the life of me, I've been trying to open this for like a couple minutes, and it just does not open. So I'm wondering if it is broken or I am just slow on the trigger today. So, which it could be a couple options, but yeah, it's not opening. I tried to pry it open, but as you can see here, it is really, really fine powder, and it looks really pretty. It's just unfortunate that I cannot figure out how to open this. So yeah, I am unable to open this, so I think it's defective. There's nothing to peel. There's no way to lift it up, so I'm going to have to do some surgery on this and get back to you on it because there is no way for me to open this. I think it's broken, but as you can see, it's a really nice sheen product, and I think what this is that you would use it with like a brush and then put it across like your body more, so you can put it on your legs or your collarbone and things to put a shine. You can also put it on your face, but I think it's more of almost like a body type Diamond Glow Powder. So I think that's what this is. And I'm sorry, I can't open it. I think it's broken. Yeah, this isn't my first rodeo, so sometimes you can do the peel off and then be able to tap it out or undo it, and it's just not working. I know. So the next item that I'm going to pull out, which is interesting, get rid of this, is there's 2 facial masks. Beauty Secret, moisturize to help the skin appear smooth and firm. So this is nice. It's called BioBell. I love the facial masks. I especially collect these from Korea. You can get them online from Korea. I love these things. I do find they're a little bit too moisturizing for me during the summer because I do have oily skin, so I feel that they tend to break me out a little bit. So on Sunday tends to be my beauty spa day. So if I do a couple masks and things for the week, then sometimes I'll put one of these on just because I don't want to overly dry my face. But for the most part, I tend to use these more in the fall and winter. But I will use them, once a week, maybe during the summer, or once every 2 weeks, but that's just my preference because I do have oily skin. These are great if you have dry skin. But these are Perfecting Prime Sheet Mask with tea tree oil, rosehip extract, and vitamin C. So it's supposed to, 9 out of 10 women felt their skin smoother, brighter, clear, and more hydrated. See, that's the key thing, more hydrated. I don't need more hydrated. So, that's why I use a lot of these things like this during winter when everybody needs a little hydration. But I have oily skin. I need less hydration. So, these are fabulous. And I really love stuff like this. And this is, paraben-free, gluten-free, and no GMO. So this is supposed to be really like a healthy kind of thing that's going to not be chemicals on your face. And actually, the first ingredient is water. You need to be careful because sometimes, obviously, when you look at these packaging, the item that's listed first is the item that's most in the package. And you may already know that, you may not. A little bit of fun lesson there. But sometimes you'll see alcohol and you don't necessarily want that on your face. So always look at that because there's a lot of brands coming from China. I prefer the Korean brands, but even still, some of them do have the alcohol, so you want to be very careful with that just because it's not necessarily the best product to put in your face. Maybe that's just mine because I do tend to have oily, rosacea, sensitive skin. So that's just me. Take it for what it's worth. Do some research. Be kind to your face. You're going to be stuck with it for the rest of your life. So, okay, moving on to the next item. So this is Real Her Playbook Shadow Palette. This is one of the reasons why I signed up to Boxycharm. I love shadows. Shadows and lipsticks are my kryptonite. I'm going to buy them even when I shouldn't. And I'm so excited because I started in April and there has been no shadows. Oh, there has been. That's a lie. There was. But this is a full shadow palette. And be your own kind of beauty. So it's paraben-free, vegan-free, certified cruelty-free, long-wearing, natural ingredients, sulfate-free. That's pretty good. So this is like, if you're into that type of thing, a little bit more natural and being kind to your skin, this is great. It's very good. So pull this bad boy off and here you go. So this is definitely more of a neutral palette, which may turn some people off at this time of year. I know it's summer or just went on spring into summer. People want to wear the beautiful pastels and things. It just finally got warm here in New York City, so it feels like spring. Actually, it went straight to summer. It's been like 90 some odd degrees. It's burning my face off. But so these are a little bit more, for me, fall colors going into winter, but that's okay, actually. It's interesting because the top row tends to be a little bit more warm colors, and this well, there is a lot of warm actually, but that's okay because most palettes have been very warm. But you know what? Let's check this out. So the first one is Fine, which is hard to see in my skin tone. Oops, I just double dipped in that one. I apologize. I don't normally do that. The next one is Fabulous, and then the next one is Fun. So these are definitely more warm tone colors. Have this, except for the first one, which is Fine, but even still, it does have kind of a yellowish cast to it. So again, you cool ladies out there like myself, it's going to be a little bit more difficult because this is a warmer palette. But the next one, I don't even know if everyone got the same palette. There may be a possibility there was different ones. I don't know. I'll have to do some research to get back to you, but I don't want to ruin the surprise. The next row, we have Strong, Proud, and Courageous. And I think these are great. From what I understand, because I did research on this with the lipsticks when we got them, is that he made these for his daughter. Like the whole thing was to promote good things for women, especially the daughter in his life. And I think it's kind of great. Way to go, Dad. But so this is the next row, and that's Strong, Proud, and Courageous. I really like Strong. This one's a very nice neutral color and will work well with everyone. But these are really, really nice actually. And they go on really smoothly. It's very good quality. The next one is Smart, Creative, and Unique. And Creative is the one I've been eyeing because it's this beautiful kind of mauve shimmer. And anyone who knows me knows I love those. So here we go. Let me do that one again. This was my favorite and I totally didn't dip my finger in well enough. There you go. So it was just me. It wasn't the product. But yeah, these go on really nicely. These colors are really, really great. The top row's a little bit lighter, but they are lighter colors, so that's really not a surprise. I'm sorry, I'll put those back on. This is a nice palette. I actually really, really like this. This is the first time I've seen these, obviously, and I feel like, yes, it is a little bit more of a fall palette going into winter, but that being said, that's okay because the fall and winter will be here before you know it, and I'll be sad because I'm a summer girl. But this is a really nice palette, has a nice mirror, and it's really sturdy. So I'm really excited. This is one of the reasons I signed up for Boxycharm. Finally, thank you. Thank you. Eyeshadow palette. So I am going to come back to the Opera lip color. Now again, this is something that I wouldn't necessarily wear this time of year. It's kind of bright, which is fantastic, but I tend to wear colors more like this. Ooh, that's nice. In the fall and winter. I wouldn't wear this during the summer. I tend to wear more glosses and things, but this is a really pretty color. So I'm going to use my new shadow palette that I'm ecstatic over, and I am going to try this. I hate doing this because I'm wearing a gloss, so I apologize, but this color is going to totally neutralize it, let me tell you. But here we go. So this is Santa Ana. This is a fantastic color. I really, really love this. I did put it over my gloss, like I said, but it's going to make it wipe it off easier because I'm going out after filming a couple videos, so I don't want to color it this bright. I actually want to keep it back to what I had before. But this is a fabulous color. This is so beautiful. It is actually a cool tone, so this is perfect for me. So what I will say is that I love this color. I really do. I'm like ready to jump on, but I'm like, I really love this. I mean, no, and to be fair, this may be difficult for some people because it is a really dark color. And some people don't like to wear that. They don't feel comfortable with the really, really dark colors like this. So this may not work for everyone. It works for me because I tend to go a little bit more wilder on the lips than on the eyes. Well, it depends. I'm a very moody creature. I have a Gemini rising, so yeah. But so yeah, it's kind of bright. It may turn some people off. It excites me. But what I will say is that, besides I did a sloppy job, is that this is a very fall-based palette. Between these two, it's very, very kind of fall. But I don't mind because fall's going to be coming up here soon. Oh, don't say that. No, I mean, I am a summer girl. I can't stand the cold. Yet I live in New York City. But so this is what they gave this month. And I have to say, even though I can't open this, I'm going to figure out a way to do it. I'm really sorry I couldn't swatch it, but there's just no way to. I am really happy with this month's Boxycharm, actually. I think this is probably one of the strongest boxes I've gotten. And again, I've only been doing this, I can't do this fully, for a couple months. Since April. So I'm really happy. This is probably my favorite box that I've gotten so far. Except for this guy, but I will figure it out. I think this is just fabulous. This is hands down my favorite box because I love lipsticks. I love eye makeup. This is what I'm about. And I think that this is a really good, it's a solid box because it just goes against the spectrum with the face, you know, mask, lipstick, a brush, a little bit of, I know some people are tired of the highlighters, but this is for the body. You can even use this brush to put this across the body of the highlighter. It's just great. All around favorite box. Now, I'm going to be putting up a video in the next week or two about the last 3 boxes and what I really liked and what I didn't and what I would repurchase and wouldn't to see if it, within those 3 months it was worth the price. That is coming up. I'm going to be filming that soon. And so this is starting all over with the next box, July, August, September, to see how I feel about it. So, but hands down, this is my favorite box. I'm really excited to start using this. Even though, you know, the eyeshadows are a little bit dark, you can definitely use a lighter look as well. And I'm sorry to keep jumping back to it, but you can just use these guys and use creative or strong to create a lighter look even for summer. So, you know, it's just some of these other ones are a little bit more fall, could go into winter, but you can definitely use these 4 and this 5th one right here, and these 4 can be used later. So it can definitely be done, and I can't wait to use it and see how it works. And I'll let you know. Maybe I'll possibly do a different review on this just because it is a full palette and I'm so excited. So that is my review for today of Boxycharm June 2017. I am excited. Let me know how you felt about the box if you got it, or maybe you're just browsing and thinking about it. So until next time, have a fabulous day. Bye.